Welcome to the Saturday Update. Nath Gardner with you. A Russian airstrike in eastern Ukraine has killed at least 50 people. A railway station was hit where civilians had fled to. Dozens more were injured. Russian President Vladimir Putin denies he's been targeting civilians, but UK Defence Secretary Ben Wallace says that's clearly not the case.
He is determined, at the cost of thousands of Russian lives, to prosecute an invasion of a country that he has no right to do so. He doesn't care about his own people.
There are reports Scott Morrison will call an election date as soon as this weekend. It's after a legal challenge which could have sabotaged the Prime Minister's campaign has been thrown out at the High Court. A prescription-only drug for the treatment of COVID-19 will be listed on the Pharmaceutical Benefit Scheme. Paxlovid will be available to people over 65 with risk factors of severe disease, Indigenous people over 50 and those who are moderately or severely immunocompromised. A collision in Victoria's northwest has killed a police officer and another motorist and left another officer fighting for life. The worst of Sydney's rain has passed, however flood alerts remain across the Hawkesbury and Nepean Valley. Jail time could be on the cards for tennis great Boris Becker. It's after being found guilty of illicitly moving thousands of dollars from a bank account after he was declared bankrupt. And Coles has announced it's removing the plastic scoop from its own brand laundry powder in a bid to reduce plastic waste. Checking sport now. Geelong has held on to deliver Brisbane's first AFL loss of the year. Down by a point at the last change, the Cats got home by 10 points, 80-70. A couple of nail-biters in the NRL. Major relief for the Roosters getting out of jail against Brisbane to win 24-20. Trailing 10-0 at half-time, coach Trent Robertson says the lads got their game going in the second half.
You've got to learn to win in lots of different ways in rugby league. You know, you can put your foot to the floor and gap a team, but you've got to win uncomfortable as well. And I felt like early in the season for us, finding our new self, that was a great way to win a footy game.
Earlier, the Warriors snatched a golden point win over the Cowboys. And the Australian Grand Prix this weekend in Melbourne has seen the Ferraris top the timesheets in practice. Final practice coming up, followed by qualifying for Sunday's race. And for even more sports news, make sure you check out the Sports Update. You'll find it wherever you're listening to this show. To entertainment news now, Will Smith has been banned from attending the Oscar ceremony for 10 years. It's after slapping Chris Rock on stage. Hollywood's Film Academy says the actor's behaviour was unacceptable and harmful. Smith resigned from the Academy after the incident. And actor Idris Elba has revealed he used to sell marijuana when he was starting out as an actor, admitting he once sold to comedian Dave Chappelle. And we'll see you tomorrow morning for another episode of The Update.